What's going on, guys? So in this video we are going to be looking at the all new Douni A7 portable Bluetooth speaker. So let me go ahead and start by saying that this little speaker right here is very impressive, and I was quite surprised as to how well it performed and how beautifully it sounds for such a small speaker and for such an affordable price. And now, before I start to show you how well it performs and sounds, let's go ahead and dig right into the unboxing and show you what everything comes inside the box. So it comes shipped and delivered to you in a very high quality box, as you can see here, completely black with the speaker picture on the outside. So let's go ahead and dig right inside. Inside, the first thing we have is the quick starter guide and the user manual. Next we have the micro USB charging cable, a 3.5 to 3.5 auxiliary cable, and lastly we have our beautiful Douni A7 speaker, as you can see right here, wrapped very nicely. On the front we have the Douni brand, and right behind here we have two 10-watt drivers that will give you very high quality audio sound. And on top we have 7 buttons control. So M is for mode, that allows you to switch from auxiliary mode to Bluetooth mode. And this little hole right here is actually a thermal sensor. So let's say if you are using this speaker during the night, you can simply put your hand over the speaker and all the buttons right here will light up, giving you a very clear view during the night. So the phone icon right here is for us to answer or hang up the call. Here's the previous song button, next song button, play and pause, and this play and pause button is also used as a pairing button. So simply hold the play or pause button down for 5 seconds to go into pairing mode, and then we will be able to see this A7 speaker pop up in our device. Here's the volume up and down button, and right here we have the NFC, which is the new Bluetooth technology. If your device have MSC capability, simply put your device right here for a couple of seconds and it will automatically connect to the speaker. And lastly, we have this little small pinhole right here. This is our microphone when we are actually on the phone using this speaker right here. So on this side we have several different ports. The first thing we have is the micro USB charging port, which allows us to fully recharge the battery within about 2 hours. And with a single full charge we can actually use the speaker for up to 12 hours, which is pretty impressive. Next we have the auxiliary input, which allows us to connect any other devices that does not have Bluetooth capability. Next we have our headphone input, or the output, so you can actually connect extra speakers from this speaker if you want to. And lastly we have our power button right here. So around the power button there is a ring of lights which turn blue or red depending on how much battery or what mode it is currently in. On the back of the speaker, there's actually one passive radiator powerful bass unit located right here. So one thing I really like about this speaker is that the audio volume does not distort, even though when you have the volume turned up to maximum. The mid, low, and high stays very quality and sounds very good no matter what volume you have it at. Nothing on this side. And at the bottom of the speaker we have 2 rubber pieces which will hold the speaker in place and will not move anywhere, and some quick specs right here. As for the dimension of this speaker, it is 2.4 inches this way, 2.8 inches this way, and it is 7.5 inches long. As for distance and how far we can actually walk away from this Bluetooth speaker once it is connected to our device, we actually have over 40 foot of range for us to walk away from it. So that is plenty of distance for us to walk around while we are in the house using this speaker. So I use this mainly in my living room and take it outside for the pool party sometime. And our living room is 22 foot by 22 foot, and this speaker is more than powerful enough to fill the entire room with bass and very high quality audio. And now to connect it with our device, it is super easy. It is pretty much compatible with all devices. So as long as your device has Bluetooth, you can connect it via Bluetooth, or if you have a device that do not have Bluetooth, you can use the auxiliary port on the side here. So to power this thing on, simply hold down the power for about 2 seconds, and notice when you turn it on, it has a very cool sound. So listen to this. So that sound tells you that the speaker is on, and it also makes a very cool sound when you turn it off also. Listen to this. So that sound lets you know that it is actually off. So let's go ahead and turn it on and pair it with our device now. Once the speaker is on, we want to go ahead and hold down the play and pause button for about 5 seconds for it to get into pairing mode. And once it is in pairing mode, we head over to our phone, go into our Bluetooth setting and select A7, and it will connect instantly. And in the future, all you have to do is turn the speaker on and it will automatically connect to your previous phone. So now let's go ahead and play some sample clips. So there you have it, guys. I'm not quite sure how well it shows on the camera, but the audio in real life and in person sounds very high in quality. The low, the high, the mid, all sounds beautifully and does not distort at all, no matter how low you go or how high you put the volume at. So I would actually say that this is even better than the Bose speaker itself here. And for the price, it is actually unbelievable. So I will leave the link to this in the description box below so you can check it out for yourself, guys. So thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.